What's up, guys? I'm Kenny from Upscale Lures, and how you make fishing lures hasn't changed much in decades until now. 3D printing isn't the future, it's redefining how we fish today. And I'm going to show you 5 reasons you should 3D print fishing lures. Number 1, print lures on demand. So what's cool about this is if you lose a lure, you can just print up a new one. Kind of feels like a cheat code, kind of like when I was cloning level 100 Charizards on my Game Boy. There's something about it, just feels kind of magical. You can tailor it to where you're going fishing. Do you want brighter colors for, muddier water? Do you want more natural? Do you want some more natural translucent colors for clear water? This allows you to fish them more dangerously. You can fish them more aggressively. You can fish those snakier areas and not worry about losing an expensive lure because you can just replace them. You can just replace them on demand. You can literally make more lures in your house than your local tackle store has in stock. For the airbrushers out there, you can print blanks on demand instead of buying blanks. You can just make them. You could scale your designs down. You could scale them up if you're doing like practice pieces, or if you want to do display pieces, you can also do that. For the lure designers, you can prototype on demand. If you want something custom, you can make it. No need for making new mold after new mold, no carving, printing. It just gets it done faster. So you have more time for testing and dialing in the perfect action faster than you ever could before. Number 2 is the print and fish. Skip the pain of painting and clear coat. Skip the hassle of waiting for your lure to dry. This is the perfect way for when you're just starting out. It is the quickest way just to get you out on the water fishing. They're easy to print, easy to assemble, and you get reliable results. So I specifically designed my 1.5-inch lipless crankbait. They are solid plastic, so no water is leaking inside the lure. So no sealing or clear coat is required. If you would like to try them out for yourself, I got free lure models and upgraded ones. You can print my 1.5-inch lipless crankbait in 21 minutes while you're having breakfast, and you could be fishing it by lunchtime. You can check those out in the links below. If you print and fish any other lures that have air pockets in them, like glide baits, jerk baits, crankbaits, they rely on that buoyancy to balance the action. So as soon as you cast that lure, it will start taking in water. You have between 15 minutes to about an hour until that action gets completely ruined. You'll notice your lure starts swimming kind of weird. That's because there's too much water that seeps into that lure. There is a simple fix for this. You can just swap out your baits throughout the day and you'll be just fine. So just bring some extra lures with you. I would have to say drying your filament is a must. It improves the print quality and the durability, making them more water resistant so you can fish them longer, but they will never be fully waterproof. Number 3 is multicolor 3D printing. No paint, no problem. Forget airbrushing. Print full color lures straight from your machine. Digitally paint the lures in Bamboo Studio or whatever software you are using, giving you a identically painted lure every single time, unlike airbrushing, where you will have some level of variation. This does take practice, just like anything else. My biggest suggestion to you is just to jump right in there, get into Bamboo Studio, get familiar with it, whatever that software may be, and paint and print as many as you can. Get those reps in, and better results will follow. When I first started with the multicolor lures, some guy commented on one of the lures I posted, called it ugly. He was probably right. He was right. Yeah. And I think I was just upset because I knew my skill set just quite wasn't there yet. But that did keep me motivated and help me close that gap. I will have to say they are looking a lot better from that point. That was like 2 years ago now, and I have had a lot of practice in between that time. And I am currently achieving results that I didn't even think were possible. The more I work on it, the more techniques I'm discovering. Color stacking, where you put multiple different colors behind a color. This opens up a crazy amount of different hues, allowing the colors to blend, giving you the ability to make it look way more natural. And these things look freaking awesome. I am super impressed with these results, with the whole spectrum of multicolor 3D printing. I think it's freaking awesome. I love this stuff. This has to be definitely my favorite segment of 3D printing fishing lures. And I feel like this is just the tip of the bobber. Number 4 is if you are a lure designer or want to customize your lure. In my opinion, a 3D printer would be the number one tool. You can make more prototypes in a shorter amount of time. This allows you to test more of them, which makes better lures faster. I would test the lure in the morning. I would adjust the 3D model. I would print it again, and I would be out there testing that new version as the sun's going down. You can also make geometries that are not possible in any other way. For example, my portable fishing lure, where the hooks are stored on the inside of the lure, I can print the whole thing, including the hinge and the hook door, all in one print. Economically, this would not work in any other manufacturing process, as far as I know. Number 5, it is easier than ever to get into 3D printing. In 2017, the printers sucked. You had to babysit them. There was no reliable method of multicolor 3D printing. Like it was literally way less than a 10% success rate with the multicolor printing. Now it is pretty damn good. I'm legitly impressed with the multicolor 3D printing on the Bamboo Labs in particular. I'm doing over a 24-hour print with multicolor, and I'm just like, man, how does this thing? It really does. It just works fantastic. It's actually quite incredible, to be honest. It really is. It's quite incredible. Just today the printers, they're just more capable. They're more reliable, and they're actually pretty user friendly. No more bed leveling with a sheet of paper. You have power recovery. If the power went out with my old Cetus 3D printer, the print head would literally swan dive right into the print bed. Or if you were printing, it would ruin the print. It would ruin your nozzle. It was so much fun. But you have the whole spectrum of price tiers of 3D printers to get you started, or you can dive deep into it, get some fancy ones. And there's more 3D printable lure designs than ever before. Check it out on Maker World, Thingiverse. You got pages and pages of them. Just check them out. So many different options now today. And so if you ever thought about 3D printing your own lures, now is the best time to start. If you want more information, check out my step-by-step guide, how to 3D print fishing lures in 3 steps. You can click here and get your first lure in the water by this weekend. If you got any questions, drop them in the comments. And if you catch a fish on your newly printed lure, send me a pic. I want to see it. Get out there, print some damn lures, have some fun. Appreciate you for sticking around, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.